Here we go. Here we go. Well, it's time for another Adam Curry Presents. Excitement and all that stuff. I gave you, on this YouTube channel, you guys voted for what show you like to see on Adam Curry Presents this month. All right. I'm going to show you the results. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We're going to show you what won. Oh, yes. In the fourth place, 11%. Play the percentages. In third place, 18%. Go. And second place, the 1988 Gong Show. And now, let's see the drum roll. And the winner is, for our Viewer's Choice Adam Curry Presents, is Pass the Buck from 1978. Champ. And that episode comes right after these messages.
Cocaine's life, it's got the taste and the feeling you like. Coca-Cola, come on girl, gotta share a Coke with you. Let the feeling through, you wanna live a little bit more. That's what the taste of Coke is for. Cocaine's life, everybody wants a little life. Coca-Cola, Cocaine's life, everybody wants.
New for fall, prime time 77-78 on CBS.
I got the part. Oh, Joyce, oh, wonderful. You got the part. You got the part. Oh, what part? The lead in that police show pilot, Undercover Woman. Oh, terrific.
Hello, Joyce.
Well, it's nice to see you again, John. How long has it been?
Exactly 26 alimony checks.
Same old John. I see you still have your mustache. Or did you have anchovies for lunch? Teresa.
She moved her arm just then. It's a miracle. Rafferty, MD, fights for the people.
Take a look at our actors. Oh, he's gorgeous. He's short. And him? Shorter. Maria, we're going to audition and we're not going to dance with him. Besides, you are not that tall. No. Oh, come on, will you be happy? We're not secretaries anymore. You're an art director, I'm a copywriter. We're doing our first commercial and Tony didn't change a word of it. We're in the big time, Maria. These were outfits, Patrick. It was it.
Share the dreams and disappointments, the successes and dilemmas of a modern American family, the Fitzpatrick. Mom, Dad, Sean, Jack, Mo, and Max.
God, I'm late for work. Hey, don't you have time for any breakfast? Nope. Come on, breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
I'll have it for lunch. Hey, don't forget to do your exercises.
Oh.
Peter, there's places there no man's ever set foot. No trail to follow, no army fort to find, nothing but God's own wilderness. There's animals aiming to have us for dinner, men good and bad, and we have to deal with all of them. First we're gonna see it, then go home and get Rebecca, and bring her to the Garden of Eden.
America is a land of dreamers, and the legend of Daniel Boone.
When we started out at the Free Press, we used to say we'd never become one of those guys. Those guys in their 50s, whose hands shake whenever they have to make a decision.
Lou, if I have to, I'm going to put my neck on the line to get you the job here.
Oh, God.
Let's go to the tower.
I feel like Anne Boleyn.
The newspaper business never had it so good. Lou Grant.
Logan, don't shoot!
Sandman, don't question the order of things.
Logan, Carousel is dead. No one is renewed.
When you're 30, you'll die too.
Unless you run for sanctuary.
We're both runners now.
Logan's running.
Well, where are we off to?
We're looking for a place called Sanctuary.
Logan's Run. A run for the new life.
All the world's waiting for you and the power you possess. In your satin tights, fighting for your rights, and the old red, white, and blue.
The scales of justice tip toward tons of laughter on the Tony Randall Show. On CBS.
The symphony of FUN fun. Woohoo! All play, all day.
Ladies and gentlemen, these four players are about to make instant decisions under pressure. Only the last survivor will win the game and all the money on Pass the Buck. With your host, Bill Cullen.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. It is raining at the moment in New York, but our audience is okay. Thank you kindly. Welcome to our show. We invite you all to play along with our contestants as they pass the buck and try to stay in the game as long as they can. Will you kindly introduce yourself and give us your financial references, please?
Good morning, Bill. My name is Michael Halbreich, and so far I've won $6,450.
Good for you, Michael.
Hi, Bill. I'm Pat Valance. I'm a homemaker and a mother and a part-time school volunteer, and so far I've won $1,350.
Not bad at all, Pat.
Good morning, Bill. James Moriarty. I'm a fireman from Bloomfield, New Jersey, and we haven't won anything yet. We're working on it.
That's the way it goes in Bloomfield. Karen.
Hi, Bill. My name is Karen Panitz, and I'm a model from New York City, and I haven't won anything yet either.
Okay, Karen and James are going to be working on it. Good luck to all of you. As you know, you all remain on the show until one of you hits the fast buck jackpot. At that point, the jackpot winner stays on to compete against 3 new opponents. Here comes the first round of the first game. To survive this round, you have to name a section or feature that is normally found in a newspaper. Section or feature normally found in a newspaper. We start the bank with $100. We add $25 for every correct response. All right, we're beginning with you, James. Go.
Yes, the price.
The price. That is found right on the front page. To you, Karen.
The gossip column.
Yes.
The weather.
Certainly.
The classified ads.
They are there. We have 200 in the bank, James.
The editorials.
Karen.
The theater section.
Back to Michael.
The shopping bargains, coupons.
Coupons, yes. Pat.
The obituaries.
Oh, yes. Unfortunate.
The date.
The date. Okay, feature or not. That is not a feature, not acceptable. Karen, to knock him out of the game, come up with something. Feature normally found in a newspaper.
The news.
Never thought of that. Right. Come on over here, James. Take your place, James, that knocks you out of the game perhaps temporarily, because if nobody hits the jackpot, you'll be back to play again. We have 3 players left in the game. We have $325 left in the bank, and here's your next round. To survive this round, you have to give us the word that is used to indicate a female person. A female person, for example, gal. And of course, that takes care of gal. No animals, please. A female person. Michael, we... I know what you're thinking. Michael, we begin with you.
Woman.
Woman. Okay.
Ms.
Yes, indeed. Karen.
Girl.
We have $400 in the bank, and we're back to you, Michael.
Lady.
Lady indeed. Pat.
Mother.
Certainly. Karen.
Ma'am.
Ma'am. Yes. Michael.
Madam.
$500 in the house. Bank.
Mrs.
Mrs. Good, Karen.
Dame.
Dame. Michael.
Miss.
Miss. As opposed to Ms. Pat.
Mother-in-law. Mother-in-law.
It works. $600 in the bank, Karen.
Tomato.
Yes, from my day. Yes, tomato. I remember her. Michael.
Grandma.
That's also from my day. Pat.
Daughter.
Good going. $675, Karen.
Aunt.
Aunt. Good, Michael.
Niece.
Look at you all go. $725 in the bank, Pat.
Daughter-in-law.
Okay, Karen.
Lass.
Lass. Michael.
Nanny.
$800 in the bank, Pat.
Chick.
Chick. Karen.
Bird.
Bird. $850 in the bank.
Doll.
Doll. Wow, Pat.
Dolly.
Dolly. unacceptable. To knock her out of the game, Karen, name me something to indicate a female person. Two are vulnerable. Time is up. To knock them both out and win it, Michael, give me one.
Great grandma.
Great grandma is good. You got it. Come over here, Pat. Okay. Pat, Karen, come on over here if you would. Pat and Karen, head this way. Come on over here and take your place. Michael, you win the game and $875. That was a good round. Now you're going to get a chance to try for 5,000 fast bucks, so come on down here and try your luck. We'll be back in a moment. But right now we have a word of interest for you.
6 to noon, only on Game Show Network. All play, all day.
All right, Pat and James and Karen, watch carefully what happens up here, because if Michael is unsuccessful, you get back in the game. And Michael, if you are successful, you already have run your winnings up to 7,325. That's my own arithmetic there. Now your chance to win 5,000 fast bucks. Now, you can win two ways. You win if you reveal all the answers on any one line going across, or you win if you reveal at least one answer on every line going up. On the bottom line, we have hidden the names of 4 different reference books. Reference books. 4 different reference books. Get as many as you can in 15 seconds. If you get them all, you win 5,000 bucks. All set, reference books, ready, go.
The encyclopedia, the World Book Encyclopedia, the Britannica, the Book of Knowledge, the dictionary, Webster's Dictionary, Webster's, the Britannica.
Time is up. You came up with 2. You got dictionary and encyclopedia, I suppose the best known of all. The 2 you didn't get were almanac, yes, and who's who. However, you did get at least 1, so now you move up to the next line, and this time you can win $5,000 by revealing 3 stores in a shopping center. For $5,000, 3 stores in a shopping center. Ready, go.
A shoe store, a clothing store, a sporting goods store, a food store, a clothing store, a hat store, a beauty parlor, a barbershop. There must be something.
There must be something. There were 3 up there. Stores in a shopping center. May we see the first one? Dry cleaning store, certainly. A drugstore, of course, and a liquor store. A veritable necessity in most shopping centers around the world. You were sort of bummed out on that second line. However, in trying to get as far as you did and in getting there, you came up with dictionary and encyclopedia. That's 2 right answers. And at $100, a right answer, that's not bad either. So we add $200 to your score. And you know what we do for you? He bombed out, which means you bomb back in again. Go on over there. We'll see you all in a moment. Watch this here.
You had it with trying to clean your...
Well, I sort of like it, Michael. Even though you didn't get the 5,000 fast bucks, you did add to your winnings. You now have $7,525, and Pat and James and Karen, they seem relieved about the whole thing because they're still in the game. Pat, we're going to start with you. To survive this round, you have to name a type of entertainer. A type of entertainer. No athletes, please. We're beginning with Pat. Go ahead.
Singer.
Singer. That's good.
Dancer.
Karen?
Actor.
Michael?
Comedian.
We now have added 100. We got 200 in the bank, Pat.
Ventriloquist.
Yeah. James?
Juggler.
Karen?
Magician.
275 in there, Michael.
A game show host.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Michael. Pat?
A stripper.
Thank you, Pat. James?
Pantomimist.
Karen?
Acrobat.
They're doing good. Michael?
Talk show host.
We have 400 in the bank, Pat.
A trapeze artist.
They entertain. James?
A clown.
Certainly entertain. Karen?
A freak.
Okay, we cannot accept that. Michael, to knock her out of the game, a type of entertainer.
A lion tamer.
Lion tamer. Correct. Come on over here, Karen. Knocks you out of the game temporarily, we hope, because if nobody hits the jackpot, you'll be back to play the game. We have 3 players left. We have $475 in the bank, and we have Pat. And we're going to start with you this time again, Pat. That's the way it goes. To survive this round, you have to name something that can be stretched. Something that can be stretched. Okay, Pat? Go.
An elastic band.
James.
Turkish taffy.
Okay.
Chewing gum.
550 in the bank.
Imagination.
By the stretch of your imagination.
Nylon stocking.
Nylon stocking. Okay, Michael.
Your bones.
I think you'd find that difficult. Pat, name me something.
Your muscles.
Michael, that knocks you out of the game. We have Pat and James. Yeah, bones something, not too easy. So we have 2 players left in the game. We have $625 in the bank, and this is for the money kids, meaning that the one who wins this gets a crack at the 5,000 fast bucks. Okay, let's see who survives and gets up there. To survive this round, you must name a place where you normally get a ticket. A place where you normally get a ticket. No violation type tickets, please. No violation. A place where you normally get a ticket, beginning with James. Go ahead.
To an opera.
Get a ticket to an opera. That's the idea. Pat?
To the theater.
You certainly do. Back to you, James.
To a game show.
To a game show. Right. 700 in the bank, Pat.
To the movies.
725, James.
To a basketball game.
To a basketball game, indeed.
To a concert.
To a concert, yes. Back to you, James.
To a football game in a stadium.
As opposed to a football game not in a stadium. Pat?
To a baseball game.
James?
Yes, to a soccer game.
Pat?
To a swimming meet.
875 in the bag, James.
To a rugby match.
Pat?
To the Olympics.
That takes them all. James?
To a gymnastic exhibition.
950 in the bank, Pat.
To the ballet.
975, James.
Yes, to a jazz concert.
Okay, that is a duplicate. Pat, in order to knock him out, and for $975, give me one.
To a dance recital.
To a dance recital. It is accepted. Come on over here, James. Pat, you win the game, and you're going to get a chance for the 5,000 fast bucks, so come on down there and try your luck. Very good. Okay. Karen and Michael and James, be of good cheer because you might be back in there unless, of course, Pat gets the 5,000 fast bucks. You know how the game is played, right? Okay, you get ready because on the bottom line, we have hidden the names of 4 different kitchen utensils. You name as many kitchen utensils as you can. If you get all 4 in 15 seconds, you win 5,000 bucks. Kitchen utensils, ready? Go.
An egg beater, a whisk, a knife, a blender, a toaster, la machine, a whisk, a knife, an egg beater, a strainer, a sifter,
Time is up. You got the one that keeps you in the game. You came up with blender. That gets you $100 and makes you eligible to move on up. Let's see what you didn't get. A spoon, certainly. A pan, and a can opener.
I never use can openers.
Good for you if you don't. You could have used a can opener very well there. You did get the one though, so that makes you eligible to move up to the next line, and now you can win 5,000 bucks by giving me 3 show business couples who are or have been married to each other. 3 showbiz couples who are or have been married to each other. Go for it. Go.
Burns and Allen, Sonny and Cher, Lucy and Desi, Steve Allen and Jane Meadows, Sonny and Cher, Burton and Taylor.
You saved it. Oh, you saved it. At the last second, you came up with Liz and Dick, and that kept you eligible. Let's see the ones you didn't get. Woodard and Newman, they are married to each other. Brooks and Bancroft. Oh, sure, Mel Brooks and Ann Bancroft. You did get at least one, so now you can move up to the next line, and you can win $5,000 by coming up with 2 TV, police, or detective shows. 2 TV police or detective shows for $5,000. Ready, go.
Police Story, Policewoman, Kojak, Columbo, Ellery Queen, Policewoman, Police Story, Kojak, Columbo, Rockford Files, Quincy, Quincy.
You got Policewoman very close, at the beginning of your 15 seconds, and that kept you ineligible. What's the one she didn't get? Starsky. Yeah. Obviously, a lot of people watch that one because they know about it. You now are up to that final line. One last chance to win $5,000. You can do it with just one answer by calling out the hidden Z word, the letter of the alphabet, the last letter, Z. I mean, that's a word that starts with the letter Z. For $5,000, 15 seconds, a word that starts with the letter Z, go.
Zebra, zoo, zoology, xylophone doesn't. Zebra, zoo, zoology, zyzology, Z.
I have no idea either.
What's left?
I don't know. Let's see the $5,000 Z word. Starts with the letter Zane. Same to you, fella. You did come up with 3. Policewoman, Tailored Burton, and Blender at $100 a piece. That is $300 additional for you, and it's a chance for you to play the game. Go back here. We'll be back here in just a moment. Right now, we got a word for you. Everybody's back in the game. And Pat, you brought your winnings up to $2,625. Michael is still our big winner, $7,525. Okay, gonna start a new one. To survive this round, you must name a food beginning with the letter P. The letter P. Now, you may only use one-word foods. No more than one word. One word naming a food beginning with the letter P. We're going to begin with you, James. Food, one word only, go.
The obvious, peas.
Peas. That's good. Karen.
Pineapple.
I like that. Michael.
Potatoes.
I love potatoes. Pat.
Pizza.
Pizza. James, we're back to you.
Pudding.
Karen.
Papaya.
250 in the bank, Michael.
Pies.
Yeah. Pat.
Peaches.
James.
Plums.
Now you're going. Karen.
Pilaf.
Right. Rice. Michael.
Pears.
Pat.
Pomegranate.
James.
Parfaits.
Karen. Time is up. To knock her out of the game, Michael, can you name a food with P?
Pumpkins.
Pumpkins. You did it. Come on over here, sir. Okay, fine. Let's get the home. $450 left in the bank. You know, when I said one-word food beginning with P, you all looked discouraged, and you named ever so many. We picked up $450 during that time. We begin with you this time, Pat. To survive this round, you have to name something especially found in a gambling casino. Something especially found in a gambling casino. We are beginning with Pat. Go ahead.
Croupier.
Croupier. James.
The dice.
They better be there, James. Michael.
A roulette wheel.
And we're back to Pat.
Chips.
We have $550 in the bank, James.
The cards.
The cards. Certainly, Michael.
A slot machine.
Pat.
Money.
Not especially found in that's not acceptable because not especially found. Okay, to knock her out, James, name me something.
Yes, the pit boss.
Pit boss. Right. Come on over here, Pat. Well, now look where we are. Pat, you join your friend Karen there and watch the proceedings. We have $625 in the bank. Starting with you, Michael. This is for the money. To survive this round, you must name something a person would cross or go across. A person would cross or go across. Michael, go.
Cross your heart.
Cross your heart. Okay, James.
A street.
Cross a street. Michael.
A bridge.
James.
A river.
Michael.
Cross your fingers.
James.
An ocean.
Michael.
Cross your legs.
James.
Your arms.
Michael.
to cross your friend.
No, to knock him out of the game. That's unacceptable. For $825, James, give me something.
Cross the country.
Cross the country? Right. Come on over here, Michael. Okay, Michael, we'll be back here in just a moment to give Jim a chance at some money, but right now we got a word of interest for you. Right. Let me see if I can sum it up for you. Michael has 75-25. He's in the bullpen. Pat, you have 26-25 in the bullpen. Karen, you're in there with no money yet, but still a chance. And James, you finally got your crack at the big money. You have $825, and you're going now for the 5,000 fast buck. We do not have time for that at the moment. However, we invite you back, and we sure want you back tomorrow on Pass the Buck. So long, everybody.
Some of our contestants will receive 1,000 watts and exclusive swing-away handle makes Sunbeam Swing Air Blower Dry the Power Pack Portable to pack along wherever you go. Swing Air from Sunbeam. And cook up delicious treats with Northland Spunt and lasagna pans with porcelain exteriors coated with Teflon 2, the real McCoy of non-stick finishes, plus long-lasting Ace Interior Latex paint, plus great equipment from the Paint and Place, your helpful Ace Hardware Store's complete paint department, and a Spencer's wardrobe for infants and toddlers, sleepers, parkas, shirts, play suits. Spencer's, the name that has meant value to mother for over 50 years. Stay tuned now for The Price is Right over most of these same CBS stations.
Here's just what you're looking for. The Price is Right. Now at 4 o'clock. And you've never seen anything like it. It's put-ons and take-offs and smashing prizes. So join Bob Barker for The Price is Right. Now at 4 each weekday afternoon here on Channel 2.
Well. I hope you guys tune into that Viewer's Choice of Adam Curry Presents. We got another one next week. We'll see you then. Good night, all. This has been a presentation of Adam David Keuper Curry Production.